Elizabeth Warren just released the Accountable Capitalism Act. The purpose of that act is to give employees more power within the corporation. The employees will get the opportunity to appoint up to 40% of the board of directors of the corporations, which means not only will the interests of the shareholders be taken into account, but the interests of the employees, they are stakeholders, their interests should be listened to as well. Now, to fight that bill, Fox News, I think they call it the largest confiscation of American assets. They want to equate the Accountable Capital Act with a seizure of private property. That's what they want you to start thinking. So they're putting that in your mind for you to think that's what it is. The second thing that they're doing is they're trying to say what progressives want is equal outcomes. They want, no matter what in society, for there to be equal outcomes. Once they have those two things in your head, the next step that they take is to show you all those people in our society who doesn't want to work, and then they're going to point to those and create exposés about those and say, this is what progressives want. This person who just surfs, this person who just walks down the street with something in his pocket without work, he should have the same outcome as you do. That's what progressives want. You see, they are laying the mats down for the narrative. And what I tell Democrats all of the times, what I tell progressives all of the times, is you have to be on top of the narrative. You can't be defensive with the narrative. You can't wait for them to come out with that and then be on the defensive. You have to be on the offensive. The offensive on this structure is as follows. We don't want equal outcomes. We want equal access to success. If you decide that you don't want to work, then you won't be having the same outcomes as somebody who wants to work. We should unapologetically support the Accountable Capitalism Act. We must say it is time that employees or stakeholders in corporations have a voice. And when people say, well, that is going to destroy capitalism, then you also have the evidence to tell them that is a lie. The corporations in Germany, there is employee representation, and guess what it has done in Germany? The disparity that you have between the pay of the executives and the pay of the workers is not huge like America. We cannot allow them to grab the narrative. The narrative is ours. The narratives that care about humanity belongs to progressives. We are the ones who have been putting those values out. Yes, conservatives have something to offer. Conservatives can offer us pushback, a necessary pushback that says, hey, are you going too far here? Makes us evaluate what we're thinking about doing. But do not allow a corrupt narrative. Do not allow a lie to decide what we're all about. We have to take charge, and we have to do it unapologetically. We have to be in there, in the face, letting it be known what we support is humanity.